good morning to the boxing fans. We got Noel Thornbury once again, my favourite man in boxing, and we got David Nyika from Uganda.
And we've got Bilal.
Yes,
Bilal, let's go, man.
David Nyika. A lot of people say you're the most handsome boxer in boxing. I think Jackson England's the most handsome boxer.
I'll give it to him, man. Look at his hair.
Yes.
Nappy right now.
Elvis Presley's hairstyle. David, a lot of people want to know a lot of things about you because you've got a great amateur pedigree. Can you share with the viewers how many amateur fights you had and how many amateur tournaments you've won?
Yep. So I was 98 fights as an amateur.
Wow.
I think I had like 13 losses.
That's nothing.
And it's not. It could be worse. Most of those are international as well. So I started competing internationally in my first year of boxing. So I first met Jai. I first met Clay Waterman at the Junior World Champs in Kazakhstan.
They won gold there, both of them.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. Jai was already an 81 kilo fighter. I was about 60 at the time.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So I started internationally at 15. Competed internationally in 2 Commonwealth Games. I won gold at both and an Olympic bronze medal in Tokyo.
Yeah, you lost to that. I remember that, and it was close. You lost to that Muslim guy. His name was Muslim. That's it.
Yeah.
And that could have went either way. That fight was a very.
I'd give it to him. I think I clipped him pretty early from Southpaw, and I was like, I think I can get him out of there. But in the amateurs, if you can blow your wad so quickly.
Okay.
And so I kind of just threw caution to the wind because I was harboring and I had an injury at the time, and so I was like, you know what, if I can get him out, that'd be great. But it was a calculated risk, and I fucking,
didn't work
quite
out
cut
for
the
you.
mustard,
Yeah, okay.
That's okay.
And how old are you, David?
28.
Oh, so you're still young.
I didn't feel like it. Like you should tell it to my back, but no, I don't feel young in the sport anymore. But I know I've got a lot more. I've got a lot more time on my head. What's the opposite of time on my head? I haven't taken much punishment. I haven't taken much damage. I train smart. I spar high quality rounds all the time. I don't. I don't go to war regularly, so I'll be in the sport for a long time. I'd like to box into my mid to late 30s and accomplish everything. I want to accomplish everything.
Well, you've got I must say you're very well spoken. And number 2, you've got the right man with you, Noel Thornbury. Because, the beauty with Noel is he puts his whole heart and passion and love behind the fighters. And he knows what you go through being an ex-boxer himself. But you know what? I've got to share something with you. The cruiserweight division right now is on fire. I mean, and we're lucky to have the best cruiserweight is an Aussie. Samoan, Scottish background, Joe Abbottire. So we've got guys like what's his name, Akuso. We've got what's his name, that other Luke Modini's good. We've got you, David Nyika. We've got Jai. Floyd Mason, but I think he's retiring. Hasn't he come off 2 losses?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. He's a warhorse.
Brother, he done well.
Guys like David Light,
he was a top boxer.
I'm not sure when he'll be coming back.
No, he won't be coming. I seen him just a month ago.
Yeah,
he was in Sydney.
Yeah, gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
God,
I tell you what, the cruiserweight division is coming to Australasia. We've got the best cruiserweights in the world here in Australasia, and if we have to go to the UK to bring those belts back here, regardless, they will end up back in either Australia or New Zealand. I can guarantee.
It's true. I agree.
Because the caliber of the cruiserweight division is it's so at the moment. It's so, and so there's a lot of upcoming prospects that could very easily snatch those titles and bring them to wherever they want. And I think we've got the caliber of fighters in Australasia to bring all of the belts back here, and then people have to take them off us.
That's true.
If we want to move up to heavyweight, if we can snatch those titles, move up to heavyweight, win a heavyweight world title. I've got the frame for it.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's your build now? How much do you weigh and how tall are you?
I've got 96 at the moment, so I'm walking around
but you're still lean at 96, so that's good.
I'm always lean. I've got Ugandan heritage. So
African heritage, yes.
My metabolism is unreal.
So you can eat everything and you don't put weight on.
That's it, man.
It's not like us Lebanese. When I eat chicken, 2 kilos. 2 kilos.
It's a blessing and a curse. I do struggle to put on weight, but I think if my body type follows my dad's, which so far it is. In the next few years, I'll have like another growth spurt. I didn't hit puberty till I was like 18, 19.
Wow, I'm happy. I'm the same.
Yeah,
I didn't grow hair on my face till I was 19, 20.
My first com games, I was 18. I had no armpit hair. No armpit.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a baby.
But that's why you look young. You're old as my son. My oldest son's 29, you said?
But he has a better beard than me, though.
Yeah, yes, he does. Yeah, that's true. But tell me something, David. Just curious, because you're very switched on for a boxer. I'm just curious, where do you put yourself? Oh, that's not the right question. Let's say, because the cruiserweight division's on fire, who would you like to fight next? Because I speak to Noel a lot. I know he finds it problematic to get you fights. So if the big names call you out, are you willing to fight them? Because you're what, 8-0 now, 9-0?
Yeah. 100%. I'd fight Chris Smith tomorrow. I'd fight.
He's the current champion.
I've seen that belt, and I've sparred Chris, I've sparred Lawrence Akoli, who he beat for the title.
He knocked out Lawrence. Oh, well, he dropped him four times.
Dropped him a few times, yeah. But I'd fight him. I'd fight him early next year. If I had the chance, I'd fight him next. I'd fight.
It's very confident. What about Richard Ricker? Yeah.
He's a fight that I haven't really looked at yet, but I think he's a great fighter in the division. I don't think he's fast. I think he's physical.
He beat Smith, but you know that.
I've watched the fight. It was close.
It was close, true.
But like you said, could have
gone either way. Yeah, I agree.
But I know I can beat Chris. So
well, you've got a better boxing capability and IQ.
I'm not the right fight for him. But if I can get that fight, I can get a WBO world title next year because I know I can beat him, and that's just something.
I love the self-belief.
That's just something that we're very aware of our ability. I've worked with the best. I've worked with Chris, Lawrence Akoli. I've worked with Jai Obataya.
I was going to say,
we go to war, man. We go to war.
I would expect you and Jai. Say when you sparred Jai and Lawrence and Smith. I'm not saying it because we're Aussies, but do you find our fighter Jai Obataya better than them?
He's the best of the bunch.
He is, isn't he? I love his honesty.
I've said this for a long time. He's the best cruiserweight with a world title right now, with a belt.
He is. I agree, 100%.
Yeah. And again, with that, if we can bring another belt back, or if he brings that belt back, it's all good.
Well, he's going to beat Zorro next week, easy.
Yeah,
there's no way that guy beats Joe. I watched him fight, even though he's 17-0. But who would you like to fight next? Like, is there anyone in Australia you want to call out, or you're just looking like just to build numbers now?
I'm building numbers, but if we get an offer for a big fight for a big title, I'll take that in a heartbeat because I can't lose. I couldn't. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. If I lose, if I were to fight Chris Smith early next year, and I lose, well, there's no harm done. I'm only 8 fights deep into my career, but
I like the way he thinks.
Yeah,
I like it. He's very confident. But I want to share something with you. There's a guy that speaks very highly of you. His Noel's mate, Brendan Burke. Now, they've got a show for Cambosis, I think, next year, March. Maybe they should put you on there. And
I'd love to be on that. I'd love to be on that card.
And get him a nice, decent fight.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Like we've talked about it. We've talked about that card. We've talked about the Fury Usyk card. It sounds at the moment I'd be getting over there for a 5-week training camp with Fury, so to help prepare him for Usyk. So if I could get on that card, that'd be great, and I'll back that up in March. I could do back to back. Like my body, I'm in great shape at the moment. I've got no niggles, which is rare. Like I've made some adjustments in the last 6 to 8 months, and I think next year is going to be a big year. It's going to be busy.
Well, we hope so.
I want to get those fights on the trot as well, because we've had a little bit of activity in the last 6 months, and I just want to keep backing that up with more fights.
I love the confidence that you have. And so Noel Thornberry, just to end it with Noel, you've learnt a lot under brother Noel, I gather, because the way you're talking and that you're very confident, and you've had 6 straight wins with Noel now.
Yeah.
So has Noel added to your understanding of boxing?
So I've learned more about the sport in the last like 18 months than like the professional sport. I should add, like the professional game is completely different to the amateur game, but I've learned more in the last 18 months than I have in my entire 14-year career. So I've been doing this half my life now, but I really feel like I've got the right team around me, the right kind of IQ to get me to the next step. And
it's the understanding of the science of boxing.
But
Yeah,
I have full faith that Noel knows what he's doing, because he's done.
No, he
before.
does,
He's done
brother.
It with Ricky, he's
Yes,
done it with Mace,
exactly.
he's done it with Leopold. So, but
he's definitely the nicest man in boxing. Definitely, you'll
yeah.
never meet a man nicer than Noel. I'm being honest,
No,
brother.
I'm very aware, but
Yeah,
no, we're in a good place, and I'm looking forward to continuing the crusade in the cruiserweight division.
I've got to ask you something, and I don't want to ask you this. There's two questions, and I'm going to end it because we're at 10 minutes. The two questions are, one, who's your favourite boxer in Australia? And two, if Jai offered you a fight at the right money, would you fight out Australia's best Jai Abattoir if the money was right?
Yeah. Jai's my favourite boxer. And
Oh, wow. Okay, you won't fight him then.
No. Jai's my favourite fighter, and I'd fight him in a heartbeat. I'd fight him
Oh,
in a
you
heartbeat.
would? Wow.
Yeah, if Zorro pulled out, I'd jump in, because I respect him, because the opportunity, the money would be there in Saudi Arabia.
Yes. My people, the Arabs.
No, they do it big over there.
Yeah,
as
and
well.
they pay well. This is what I'm happy. I want you fighters to make money.
They're bringing promoters together, which is so rare as well. So
Yeah.
they're doing a really good thing for the sport. Even if they're not quite aware of that that dynamic, they're doing a great thing for the sport.
So you would really fight Jai if the money was right. You would jump in.
100%.
Wow.
Yeah. No, that's,
You got big confidence. 'Cause I really rate Jai. I
Me
think
too, yeah.
he's a top boxer. You're a top boxer, but I think Jai's got. It's not the mongrel. Jai's got like.
Oh, he's got mongrel.
Yeah, he's got a lot of
dog,
mongrel.
man.
Like
He's
he's.
got dog.
Yeah, and when he hits you, he hits you like he hates you.
Yeah,
He
does.
doesn't.
No, he does.
You
No, he
know
does.
what I mean?
He does.
When Jai hits
That's
you,
real.
he hits you to take you out. He sends you back to your roots. Like.
I love it. Yeah, no, that's one of his biggest kind of strengths is that he'll never let you get away with an exchange. You know.
Yeah.
He'll never let you win an exchange, which is it could also be his downfall as well. The fact that he's
No, but I
he's
respect your
he's
honesty,
arrogant.
and I respect your confidence, because you got to think the way you think. As a boxer, you got to believe I'm the best, and and as Noel and many other people have a lot of faith. I'm going to end it, brother, because it's 12 minutes. When it goes too long, people don't watch it, so you got to cut it short. But thank you, my friend. God bless you, David. God bless you, Noel. Same here. Thank you. Thank you.